everyone, it's Des Naomi. Welcome to my channel. Today I have a special guest with me, my mother, because she is struggling with something I think a lot of us have struggled with throughout our natural hair journeys, and that's whether or not to go back to relaxer. So I'm going to let her explain a bit of her natural hair story.
Hey, I'm Siobhan, Desiree's mom, and my natural hair story, it started 2 years ago when I decided to do the big chop. And those of you that follow hair blogs, you know what the big chop is. I've been getting my hair chemically relaxed since I was 13 years old. I'm 45 now. So that was a lot of chemicals
Just
on my hair and my body, and my hair had taken just an extreme beating from all the chemicals and all the processing. So I decided 2 years ago, after you started your natural hair journey, that it may be beneficial for me.
And you know, I initially tried to convince you to go natural after I went natural.
Right.
And do you remember the reason?
Not really.
Pretty much just what you just said. It's that all the chemicals were making your hairline recede because the hair was so damaged.
I also used to wear a lot of weaves and wigs, and although it was glamorous and it was beautiful, your hair underneath takes a real beating if you're not taking proper care of it. So my edges were just like non-existent, and I said, you know, I really got to do something about this. And also I had some medical conditions, severe nosebleeds, and I decided to really take a holistic approach to my life. I began to eat organic foods and really paid attention to the chemicals I was putting on my hair, my makeup, and things like that, and kind of switched all that up to like vegan products. And I decided to do the big chop. So
how long did you transition before all
I
that?
transitioned for 6 months before I did the big chop. So when I chopped it off, I wasn't like bald or anything. I had
It was very close. It was like a 90s kind of fade looking thing.
Yeah, it was fly though. I was rocking that. It was actually like shaved in the back. And I'm amazed in just a little less than 2 years, the growth that I've experienced. It's been an amazing journey.
Right. So it's been an amazing journey, but what are some of the challenges that you've had that have brought you to this point?
You know, they say nothing good comes behind the butt, right?
Exactly.
Oh my goodness, yes, lots and lots of challenges. Huge challenge for me was time. You know, it is a serious time commitment. A lot of people think that when you go natural, it's going to be easy. It's less time consuming. And maybe that's true for some. I haven't seen it to be true for you.
No, it's not.
And it certainly wasn't true for me. It was a huge time commitment. I had to apply the products every single day, do a wash every single day, and it was a bit much. I don't have that kind of time right now. I also travel a lot, and the trips that I take, they could be short trips, and I don't want to do check-in. I don't want to do check-in with my baggage. I want to do carry-on, and as we all know, there are rules that you have to follow with the liquids that you can take and things like that. So I couldn't take my hair products with me. I had to, when I got to a city, go find a hair store and buy all these hair products. It was just ridiculous. So that part of it is not working out for me.
So a lot of people say that going natural isn't for everybody. And usually they say that in like, oh, you have to have a certain texture to go natural. And I find that not to be true. And pretty much what you just said, the time commitment of it, I find that makes it not for everybody. Do you agree with that?
I don't know if I can say that going natural is not for everyone. I think it's an individual decision. It's something that everyone will have to explore for themselves. Another issue that I had was the hair envy is huge. And you hear that a lot. You know, you see someone's hair and like, that's how I want my hair to look. I wanted my hair to look like yours. And even though you're my daughter, we have different hair textures, you know. So I bought a lot of products. I was a real product junkie.
Which everyone is a little bit of a product junkie. I'm a product junkie, you know, but...
Yeah, everyone could be a little bit of a product junkie. I was a big product junkie. So it was a problem because it got really, really expensive. My closet started to look like a beauty supply store, and that's just ridiculous. And the reason why I was buying so many products was because I was trying to achieve someone else's look. And I thought that maybe this product will do it for me. Maybe this product will do it for me. None of them did that. None of them gave me your hair.
Right. But when you're transitioning, if you're transitioning to try and get a certain curl pattern, you can't do that because you have no idea what you're going to come out with. And you transitioned for the health reasons. So cosmetic was a complete sidebar to that. So you were having a lot of trouble, obviously. What were some of the things that you did to prolong the journey?
Well, I'm not one to give up easily on anything. You know, stick to itness. And so the wash and go was like my signature style, which is what I'm wearing now. And though, you know, I rock it, I know I do, it's not my thing. It's not, you know, it doesn't fit with my personality. I prefer a sleeker, more glam look, and this doesn't do it for me. You know, if I'm going to the beach, this is great. This is perfect. But every day, this doesn't do it for me. But to prolong, I did wash and goes. A lot of times I found myself just getting up, gelling my hair back into a ponytail. Yeah. And I mean, what fun is that?
Right. Nobody wants to do that. So did you try any wigs, weaves, anything like that?
Yes. I would always go back to protective styling with the wigs and the weaves. And though it looked fabulous, underneath, we live in South Florida. Honey, it was hot. It was too hot. It was too hot under there with all of that. So, yeah.
Okay, so I think it's clear to everyone that you've made the decision to go back to a relaxer. So do you regret the journey? Do you regret chopping your hair? Or do you have any tips for anyone who is trying to make this decision?
I absolutely do not regret the journey. I'm so glad that I did it. I learned so much. Getting a relaxer at the age of 13, you don't know, how to properly take care of your hair. And I didn't. And I made so many mistakes with that. And I've learned so much after going natural with the types of shampoos to use and things like that, and conditioners, and not shampooing my hair as much, doing a co-wash and things like that. And I will incorporate that into my hair journey from now on, even when I begin chemically relaxing again. Before, I might have gotten a touch-up to my chemical treatment every 4 to 6 weeks. That's just too much. That's ridiculous. So now I will wait maybe 12 to 16 weeks between a touch-up.
Yeah, just so you can reduce the amount of chemicals and everything.
Absolutely, and I think that will make a huge difference. And maybe I will, after I go back to the relaxer, if I feel like doing the big chop again and going natural again, then I'll do that too. It's my prerogative.
Okay, Bobby Brown. Since you've decided to get your hair relaxed, of course, I'm going to take my viewers with you to the salon so we can document the process.
I didn't agree to that.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Okay. So we're going to document the process and also talk to the hairdresser to see pretty much what you just talked about. Is there a way to relax your hair in a safer manner? So thank you so much for sharing your story, being so honest with us. And thank you guys for watching. And before I go, I want to just leave you with this final note. Whether you're dealing with natural hair girls who are saying you have to love your hair texture, you have to stay natural, or you're dealing with these other people who are saying you have to have a relaxer to have good hair. Good hair is healthy hair. Hair shouldn't be the struggle. It should be fun. It should be stylish. It should display your personality. You should never beat yourself up trying to cater to somebody else's idea of perfect. Do you? Okay? Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye. Hey, that was good.